And welcome back to my channel. Age is just a number. And my name is Barbara Jean. Well, we're going to discuss, chat again, a little bit more about this e.l.f. foundation. And I guess my dogs are wanting to talk about it too. Okay, I went back and I wanted to see if there was a better color for me, because before I did the 25, which is light neutral. Well, light neutral 21, I grabbed this one, and I want to kind of compare these two on my hand so you can see. I'm very light complected. I'm not spray tanning any longer. I'm done with it. So that leads me to be just in my natural state, except for my feet that have that I wear my walking sandals on, and I have stripes for tan lines on my feet, because I always forget to spray the sunscreen on my feet. Do y'all do that? All right, so here's what I want to do first. I want to take the one that I put here before, and I'm just going to do a little bit here. And then I'm going to put the new one here beside it, so you can see the actual difference. They had I believe a 23 as well, but I don't think that it was available. But I want to show you the two difference. And I'm trying to get that up here. I'm sitting in front of a window. The sun is like diagonally, but I do have my ring light here that gives me some light. And I'm just wondering if I can turn that up even more. Let's see. I'll let you look at this for a second. No, I think it's up all the way. There. All right, so there you can actually see that's the 25 and this is the 21. So there is a bit of a difference on that. So even when I do kind of just take it and smear it, there you go. That, to me, that's a big difference. So, okay. But they have so many shades in this. All right, so I'm going to take and wipe it off my hands before I get it all over my shirt. All right, so what I'm going to do here is, because I bought some other things too I wanted to share with you on this, because I thought, okay, well, if I'm going to get this, you know what? I want to try something else I haven't tried. I have been hearing that e.l.f., their Halo Glow liquid filter is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish stuff. And I thought, okay, let's test this with the new foundation and see what we get. So I got the shade number 2. You can see that on there. Okay, and it is a glass bottle and a huge doe foot. So what we're gonna do, and I've got my mirror right here beside me, so I'll try and do it here. I'm just going to kind of tap this around on one side, and then I'm going to do this with a damp sponge. Chico, what are you doing? He's going underneath the bed. I'm not using any concealer. I just want to see this, because before I did the foundation with the Dermatology tinted moisturizer that has a glowy finish. So I wanted to see what this would be just by itself on top, because some days, because that does have SPF, I do wear that just some days all by itself. This does not have any SPF in it. So this is just the product per se, a glow up product. So I wanted to put this on real quick. You know, that's not even bad just by itself. Can you see that up close? That's not bad for just doing that, just to throw on and go. Okay, so let me go ahead and get the rest of this on the rest of the face. Okay, I feel like I'm glowing. I'm supposed to, that's what it is. Okay, I've got this and I'm just still with the damp sponge. I don't know. It's really glowy. I don't know that I would wear this out just by itself. I changed my mind. See, as we talk through this, I'm going to figure that out. It's too glowy by itself. I don't mind a little bit of glow, but too much is too much too. So, all right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the new foundation. And because someone asked me when I was talking about last time, one of my subscribers, she said, what does sheer it out mean? And to me, this foundation is it's heavier than I like. So I want to thin it out to where it's not as the coverage isn't as much, because I want my skin to show through. So I'm going to put some on my hand, because this is going to be the little, what are we going to call this? The little glass plate instead. We're going to do that. And I'm going to shear it out with some hyaluronic acid serum, which is very good for the skin. Before, I think I used the, not olive oil, might work, but the castor oil. So I'm adding, and I might have just put too much. Well, let me see what that does to it. Actually, it's quite nice. Okay. So we're just going to tap this all over. And see. Wet sponge again, instead of a brush this time. Now, because I'm looking in the viewfinder on my phone, or my phone camera, I need to look over here to see real quick. How it's going. Is it calming the glow down? Somewhat. Now, the other, I noticed that the color kind of toned down a little bit after I had it on there and let it dry for a little bit. So I'm interested to see if it's going to do the same thing with this process. So, from my understanding, that a lot of people use this as a primer, because it's a filter, liquid filter, glow booster. So instead of like just a makeup primer, they're using this. So with that, okay, one thing I can tell you right here by adding that serum, look how much I have left. A whole lot. And I don't want to put any more foundation on my face, so that is going to get wiped off. So, all right. Too much. That was way too much. So you don't need a whole lot. A whole lot with that. So, all right. I'm going to let this sit and kind of just dry for a minute, and I'll come back. All right. I went ahead and did my eye makeup, and I was letting my foundation dry. So I feel like it is dry right now. And on my eyes, I just did, did my brows, and I just did a little bit of plum eyeshadow on the lid from an old Viseart, and then kind of just blended it in with a little bit of the highlighter just right above it, and just took it down underneath my eyes just a little bit. I did the black eyeliner just into the lash line from underneath. So it's not really tight lining, just rubbing it into the lash line just to make those lashes appear a little bit stronger and more noticeable. So what we're going to do here, because it's dry now, I'm going to get out a setting powder, and this one that I grabbed happens to be Charlotte Tilbury. And so I'm just going to get a brush, BK Beauty brush, tap it out, and I'm just going to lightly place it over. And then something that I have been doing for years is after I put the setting powder on, I take a couple of Max Fix Prep and Prime and let that kind of just fan that just a second or two, just to let that kind of sit, but not quite dry all the way. I know I learned this from Wayne Goss. He did this years before. So now I'm just taking that and patting that so there's no powdery look, and it just kind of helps set it in there real quick like. All right, so now what else I bought there was the Halo Glow, which I had not used these before. I got a contour, and this one is in called light medium, and then I got a blush beauty wand. Yeah, they're both called beauty wands, but this is called Berry Radiant. So let's go in with this contour. The lightest color looked really, really taupe, which is more like a true contour, and this, because it has a little bit more golden in it than that, looks like it could be more a bronzer, because there's a difference between a contour and a bronzer. So I have not used these, so let's see what happens. I'm going to shake it, I guess, maybe down into there, and then, oh, okay, all right, so it starts coming to there. So I'm going to do it on my hand. I want to see what it looks like. There's what it looks like. So let's see. I want to know what I'm working with here. Okay, I can work with that. All right, so because I can't really see too much in this light, so I'm just going to see if this will help me if I do this right here. Okay, maybe that will do it. All right, so there's right there for some. I don't want to do too much because I don't know how it's going to do with my sponge. So let's just see. Okay, not bad. Maybe a little bit more. Hope I didn't do too much. So I'm trying to look in this little mirror here to see. Let me look in the big mirror. Oh, okay. Okay. I can see that. Can you see that? Okay, that's nice. All right, let's do the other side. Okay. All right, and it looks like I still got the because of the glow, I don't need a highlighter. Okay. I like that. All right, so let's go in up here. Do a little bit at the temple. I don't do a lot up here, but just a little bit. And then maybe, oh, I'm covering it up. Let's do a little bit down my nose. Okay. It blends very, very easy. Okay. Now, and I'm looking at this from an aspect of how easy is it for a mature woman for this. And so far, oh, I like this. All right, so let's get the blush. Let's see what it looks like on the hand. so I can show you. So I'm going to touch it down. If you can see. Okay, there it's coming. Okay, there it goes. So there it is. Okay. But we'll share it out. It's a glow. It's a glowy one. Okay, I'm going to wipe that off real quick. All right. So let's get my little mirror here so that I can see what I'm doing here. I'm doing it ever so lightly. Okay. Maybe just a touch more. It's hard to see in these little bitty mirrors right here. I wish I could get a makeup set up like I had before, but it's just something I got to work on in the space. I feel like I might have taken a lot of it off. Hold on. Let's try with my finger. Maybe that'll be a little bit easier. Okay, that's not bad. All right, so let's do this one. And let's just go directly to the finger. Okay, for some reason I feel like I'm doing better with my finger than I am the sponge on this one. But I still want to make sure it's smooth out there. It's very, very glowy. Very. I still feel like, but it may be the lighting. I don't know. Okay. All right, we're gonna deal with that. What do you think? Have you tried these Halo Glow? These are quite nice and very easy, I think, for the mature woman. So that I'm very impressed. Oh, I forgot to do my nose. Goodness. Walk out the door with all that on my nose. That wouldn't have been a good thing. Now the spot up there I didn't get. Okay. Because you know, as we get older, our eyesight's not as good as it was either, so. All right, there's that. So let me go put some lipstick on and we'll be done. Hold on a sec. All right, I've got my lips on now. So what do you think? Is it too glowy for a mature woman? Have you tried these Halo products with the e.l.f. Soft Glam? This was the color 21. I'm going to put up here a picture from the last video that I did with the 25 and see if you can tell if you see a difference or for the coloring, everything. So let me know. All right, so you know, I think these products are great for the mature woman. The foundation, I have to add something to it. I have to sheer it out. But I do like using the filter. Is that what it's called? Yeah, liquid Halo Glow liquid filter with it. Now I may try mixing it actually in with the foundation. If you want to see that, let me know. I can show you what that looks like, you know, like I did the other, where I just added in the tinted moisturizer directly in with the foundation with the serum or oil in it. If you want to see that, let me know down below. So, all right, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And if you haven't seen the other videos that I did, I'll link them down below or here or somewhere, so you can see them. And leave me a comment, a like, and let me know how you're doing. All right, ladies, I'm going to get out of here. Remember what I tell you every single day? I tell you every single day to get up and show up, because you're worth it. So until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day.